Welcome back everybody to another Find Love or Die trying the mysteries unravel, and we have started with a big minigun. So yeah, if you don't want to get shot by her or be shot by her, please subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house? Not for much longer, promise. We spend the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person, each of them knocked out as soon as we deliver the cure. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can say that again. It was definitely the first though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh hey, AskLeepy. Hey Kat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing. You know what I want to hear. I know Violet was her favorite till now, but maybe Scarlet has shake things up a bit. I like Scarlet the most now, cause she said one thing. What if we can regain our memories? Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Scarlet more. It's amazing how brilliant she is, and I can't ever quite place her. She's fascinating. I can't wait to see her again. You really do change your mind like the wind, huh? Doesn't matter to me though, I'm your producer, not your life coach. Anyway, I've got good news that you might be interested in. What's that? My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates is work magic for our ratings, which of course means the show will go on. That's awesome. So I'm safe now. Just for now, though we're not out of the woods just yet, we need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, we'll go a second date with each of the girls already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorites falling in love. Just imagine that sweet and ad revenue rolling in, Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Good, that's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your first second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of the content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Will do. Thanks, Kat. No biggie, I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. I wave goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why's that? Feels like freedom, can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped and we were the only 2 people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter, people are watching. That's Allie. We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? That's interesting. So, we have a lot of memories past time. How many loops has this been going on? Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Sorry. Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. What do you think made you all dream up that? Either way, it was just a dream. UAU's mean glare is super effective. Calm now, there's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. And yet, I seem to remember you being there too, AskLeepy. Oh man, how am I going to talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. Morning, AskLeepy. Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really proud of yourself. I can't tell if we're being serious or not. I leave that for you to guess. Lucky romantic interest? We'll go with Scarlet. If making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlet somewhere around the mansion will follow you. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlet, you doing okay? Ah, jeez. It's just you, Sleepy. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. Don't worry about it. We all make mistakes, Scarlet. Don't worry about it anymore. Most people don't mistakes that turn everybody into zombies. Well, yes, but hey, it makes for good TV, which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time, let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Behold, there's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? She's like me, for real, for real. There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. Bombastic side-eye, you know? There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful and most traumatic memories and moved on. It was my life's work, you know, but now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe the testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else? Maybe I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still worried I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least I remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. Got me beat there. We would talk for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laugh about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living. The moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Sleepy. If only to see where life goes with someone like you. I think Scarlet is the best girl, everybody. Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. Oh, damn. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little bit better about what happened. I want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. You know, it's sad enough. And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlett. I'm glad, but how to say, I still prefer it if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On a second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Care for a glass or five? Sure, I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long, much like your remaining lifespan. Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I worked on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how is that possible. He's killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, Sleepy, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Kat, no worries. Now that you mentioned it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. She lay down on the sofa. If you are here for the daily interview where I asked you about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. Oh, and why is that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Oh, that's true. Worry about yourself, Sleepy. If you knew some of the things I've done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates, I'll be fine. Thanks, Sleepy. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night, Kat. Don't stay up too late. Great. The walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Kat. I heard along. Now hold on, just If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Kat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. The two of us were lying down in a grassy field watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it'll be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. I wish you'd have had a chance to meet her. I know. We'll make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red. What? Say that after we're actually engaged. It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. The next day, I awoke to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was scarlet and black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there, Sleepy. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figure if you and I ever, well, you know, I want us to know everything about each other. No secrets. I like that, Scarlet. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island. Sounds good by me. We walked together through the forest hand in hand, talking about things we'd do after we got off this island, talking about everything and anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I could never forget. And I'd like it if I could be that way with you. What do you say? I like that. Yay! Scarlett did a little dance of happiness. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company and maybe a little more than that. Somehow in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Good morning, Cat. I've been looking for you. Oh, not so loud, please. My head's killing me from all that wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Somehow this scene feels familiar. Something tells me that by chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should spend the day reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date. You do know how Prohibition ended, right? Anyway, back to the brass tacks. Yesterday's second date with Scarlett went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which soulmate candidate would you be going on a second date with today? I kinda got spoiled. Some say Tara's the best. Some say Violet is the best. I say I'm the best. So, ooh. Violet. Nice! I kinda had a feeling you would. Wait, what? Tara. Oh, she's more like a Violet kind of girl. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way. I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Sorry, hey Violet, what's up? There we go. Hello there, AskLeepy. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that... I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. The Bourgeois. The bourgeois. Is that how you pronounce that?
Bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie. Nothing quite that bourgeoisie. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Wanna see? For me, I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. I asked Cat to pull a few strings, and well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet, that wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long, we had the cake in the oven baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Now just for the finishing touches, a little more here, a little more there. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with others. But first, AskLeepy, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask. Believe me, I'm first in line to try it out. Thank you. I just am unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. Why is that? My family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. Let me check that cake out, actually. Well, calm down, everybody. Get your gutter out of your mouth. Get your gutter out of your mouth. What? Get your mind out of the gutter. Jesus. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worried he told me it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of her cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to just stop now. I've just started making some cookies and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, AskLeepy. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough, then tray. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces, but out of this dough, then put them on the tray. Do not try to put any of them too close together on the tray or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. Got it. No mutant cookies here. I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl. Yeah, and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect, you're natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow, in the time it took me to make one, Violet had to make 6 perfect cookies. She moved She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookies as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Sleepy. I just want to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept together in the cookies in amiable silence, our eyes locked on each other's. You said you had a sister? Why, yes indeed. Viola Valentine, first twins in the family. I'm out of my room on my tray. She flashed a diva smile in my direction right before she slightly threw a dough ball at my face. What's with that cheeky? Before I could react, it splattered against us and stuck to my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Sleepy. Perhaps I might try using your hands next time. Oh, it's on. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you are struggling to do now. I interrupted her, gloating with another dough ball throw. This time I made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Oh, you are so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. I just started to reach for another dough ball from the tray when the dough ball splat against my forehead, sending me recoiling backwards. Ah! Then another landed right next to it. Ah, mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declared this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough in my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. I was like looking at a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! Some say you can still hear my screams in that kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after an impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Your smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. We locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thanks for the playing along, Sleepy. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging my little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting even worse. Violet laughed as she picked up some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Her eyes seemed to linger in mine. I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite like this. I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you too. You're full of surprises, you know. Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spent the rest of the day talking, eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment and then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat and the time fly. Sorry, didn't read that. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside. Seems like a nice night for a walk. Oh hey Sleepy, what are you doing out here? I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Hopefully you like this video. Subscribe, like, comment, share to friends and loved ones, and I'll be seeing you in the next Find Love or Die Trying. But yeah, thank you for watching. See ya. Bye.